guys, welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. I'm Janelle, if you're new here, and it's breakfast. It's early. Actually, it's not that early. It's actually 9:10. This is way later than I usually eat my breakfast, but that's okay. Today, I am eating some meal prepped food pretty much throughout the whole day. I recently just posted a meal prep video, so you'll be able to see all the food that I meal prepped that I'm eating today in a past video if you want to see how I made it. So make sure you subscribe and go check out that video. Breakfast today, we're having some air fried fingerling potatoes. We've got the most delicious tofu scramble I think I've ever made in my whole life. So creamy, so fluffy. And then I got some beefsteak tomatoes that I I sprinkled salt and pepper on, a little bit of black garlic from Trader Joe's. Recently just posted a Trader Joe's haul as well. If you want to check that out too, very exciting stuff. Okay, now this is kind of a new one for me. I don't often just chow down on a beefsteak tomato. Is this cool? Is this weird? Do you do this as well? Do you ever just eat like raw, not cooked tomatoes with any of your meals, especially breakfast? Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the beefsteak tomatoes. And yeah, today is going to be an exciting day. Since I don't have to do a lot of cooking today because I meal prepped everything, I am gonna be able to spend some time on an exciting recipe, kind of like a end of summer dessert type treat that we're gonna make later on today. Spoiler alert, it has blueberries and rhubarb. Bluebarb. It's gonna be bluebarb. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast now. That is getting cold. And I'll see you guys a little later on for my workout. Bye. So today's workout is deceivingly challenging. It's more or less kind of like a warm-up workout, but it's kind of like to help prep your whole body for more intense workout later in the week. This is called Dynamics from P90X3, which you guys probably have seen me do before. And it's pretty much a full body, like active stretch. Takes about half an hour. And these leg lifts are gonna help to loosen up my hip flexors and my quads and my glutes. I still feel tired, but I'm hoping this wakes me up. This is called Tin Man Zombie, where my elbows and knees have been surgically removed for the purposes of this exercise. So I'm not gonna show you guys like all the exercises I'm gonna do today, but this pretty much gives you the gist of it. This one is lunge push-up. I'll see you guys after my workout for my post-workout smoothie and lunch. Oh, that was hard. My legs are tired. As you can see, I kind of have a bit of a problem. I have a lot of protein powder. I don't know if that's a problem. It's more of an addiction. A good addiction, I guess you could say. I'm in love with good protein. Yeah, I have like probably 9 or 10 different flavors, and I use it in like literally everything, you guys. I'd say probably my favorite flavor's gotta be their chocolate, because it's so good in baking and it just like seamlessly fits into so many recipes. But I feel like today is like a strawberries and cream kind of day. This was actually the first flavor I ever tried, and it's incredible. It literally tastes like a strawberry and cream dessert. It's ridiculous. It's just so tasty. Honestly, these are the best flavors I've ever tried of protein powder. Let's crack her open. Oh my gosh, I can smell it already. Oh, went up my nose. Okay, let's make a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Let's have a protein shake. Let's have a protein shake. Yeah, so flickin'. It's freaking good. That's what I meant to say. I'm gonna go shower up, and I'll come back down here for lunch in a little while. And yeah, it'll be good times. Ciao. Hello, it is lunchtime now, and I'm about to eat a hot bowl of chili. I made this a couple days ago for my meal prep video that I mentioned earlier. This is so good. I have so much left. I actually need to put some in the freezer because I honestly don't think I'm gonna get through it before I start to get sick of it. So, but it's really good. It's a 4-bean chili. I topped it off with some Violife mozzarella. Got some chips, essential for scooping. I love tortilla chips with my chili. Chili is just one of those recipes that is so easy to make. You literally can just use everything in your cupboard. It's like a canned food miracle recipe. Just crack open like 3 or 4 cans of beans, any kind of bean you want. I'm using not pinto. Lupini beans, black beans, chickpeas, and red kidney beans. Throw in a can of tomatoes, some spices, some broth. You've got yourself a super low calorie density, high protein, high fiber, really filling meal that's great, especially for weight loss, because this is like low in fat. So darn good, you guys. I'm gonna go finish this and then get on with my day. I'm gonna go do some recipe testing with my rhubarb and do something fruity and delicious. See ya. Back in the kitchen. We're making something really delicious here, you guys. Now, I mentioned earlier that I wanted to make something with some rhubarb that I recently bought, and it's just been sitting in my fridge waiting to die. And I figured it's still pretty fresh, it's still pretty crunchy, so I am going to make a crumble. I'm gonna do a blueberry rhubarb crumble. I think it's gonna be so delicious. I'm kind of adapting this recipe from my strawberry rhubarb crumble recipe, but I'm just adding a few slight tweaks just to kind of health it up a little bit, reduce some of the sugar. Ooh, my oven is ready, it's yelling at me. And just kind of increase the nutrition in it, so we'll see. Maybe it'll be successful, I hope so. I'm gonna start by grabbing my little casserole dish here, and I'm just going to add some blueberries. These are frozen, but I just let them thaw out for about, I don't know, it's probably been close to half an hour or so. So I'm just gonna add those to my casserole dish, followed by the rhubarb. Oh, and just so you guys know, there's 2 cups of frozen blueberries and about 3 stalks of rhubarb, which comes out to about, I don't know, a 1.5-ish to 2 cups of rhubarb. Now we're just gonna add in some granulated sweetener. This here is a blend of monk fruit and erythritol. I just got this at Costco, and I do like to use it in baking to help reduce the calories. This is 0 calories, so it's just pretty sweet. But I also wanted to add a liquid sweetener just so that this doesn't bake too dry. And I want this to get pretty saucy. So I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of date syrup, also from Costco. But if you don't have date syrup, that is fine. You can use maple syrup or any other liquid sweetener that you like agave is fine. And then we're just gonna add some lemon zest. This is the zest of half a lemon, which comes out to be like half a tablespoon. I just figured that would be a really tasty addition. Add some fresh, citrusy, bright flavor. Yum. And a heaping tablespoon of cornstarch. This is just going to help everything to thicken up as it cooks. We don't want a super runny sauce. We do want it to be pretty, a pretty thick sauce. And now we can just give that all a toss. Make sure the blueberries and the rhubarb are pretty evenly coated in the sugars, in the cornstarch. Also, if you don't have frozen blueberries, but you do have fresh blueberries, definitely use them. They'll both work just as good. If anything, fresh blueberries will probably be better because frozen blueberries will release a lot more liquid, which possibly will result in this being a little bit too runny, but whatevs, it's fine. Next, for the crumble topping, because every crumble's gotta have a crumble topping, we're going to add some ingredients to a food processor. I have some rolled oats, I have some spices, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, salt, some oat flour, almond flour, some coconut sugar. I could have used the monk fruit erythritol blend, but I just felt like I wanted more of a caramelly flavor for the crunchy topping. And then some sunflower seed butter. Now you could also sub out the sunflower butter for any other nut butter, or you could just sub it for just plain old plant-based butter, but I just kind of wanted a more whole food ingredient, and I just wanted it to be a little bit healthier than butter. But Sometimes you just don't want healthy, you just want delicious, so you do you. Okay, so I just combined all of those crumb topping ingredients in my blender, and it turned out looking so good. Like, look at the texture on this, you guys. Ooh, it is so crumbly. Look at that. It's gonna crumble beautifully. So I'm literally just gonna take handful by handful and start crumbling right on top of the fruit. You can have some big chunks in there, some little chunks. Actually, sometimes it's nice to have like big ass chunks like that. Yum. And then you can pretty much just spread it out in a big layer. Now that is a lot of crumble, there's no doubt about that, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'd say that's pretty good. Now, because I didn't use butter in the crumb topping ingredients, it's not going to get like quite as crispy as a regular crumble topping would. Nut butter doesn't like crisp up that well, but I figured, you know, I'm just gonna take a little bit of cooking spray and just do a quick little once over just to give the very top layer of the crumble a little bit more crisp, a little more crunch, a little more golden action as it's in the oven. So, you know, just to make it look more browned and beautiful. Bye. Ooh-wee, I am so excited for some crumble. Ooh, ooh, that's juicy. Okay. It's a little more juicy than I anticipated, but maybe it's because I haven't let it cool for very long. I literally just took this out 5 minutes ago, but that's okay. That's okay. Today I'm doing the crumble, and tomorrow I'm probably gonna test out some crumble bars, which is gonna be pretty exciting. Yum. Just gonna add a little dollop of silk protein yogurt on top. If I had ice cream, you know I'd be using ice cream. But I don't, so this will have to do. Sorry for my less than aesthetic filming setup, guys. This is just real life. This is just me working on my laptop, doing stuff in between filming, and yeah, my kitchen table is my office today. But can we just look at this beautiful creation for just a moment? Like, ooh, baby, look at that. I have to say, I think this is gonna taste pretty good. This is a great way to use up your end of season blueberries, or really any berry you have, because sadly, berry season's coming to an end, and it's a great way to use your frozen ones. That is so good. Oh my gosh, it's crumbly, like it crumbles in the mouth. I can definitely see myself making something like this again, like all the time in the fall, so success. Dinner time. I can't even believe it's dinner time. This day has gone by so fast, you guys, but here we are. I just finished up writing a blog post. It's now live on the channel, all about my experiences with coffee. Very exciting. Tonight's dinner is leftovers from my meal prep. It's my sweet potato grain bowl with some crispy chickpeas. I did make it with crispy sesame tofu, but we ate all of that. So all we have left are these crispy chickpeas. So crispy and crunchy. Yeah, there's quinoa in here, red onion, dried cranberries, zucchini, roasted sweet potatoes, pumpkin seeds. There's like so much goodness in here. And then I also have some crackers and whipped butter beans. It's a very random mishmash of a dinner, but sometimes that's just life, and you just have to roll with whatever's in your fridge. And rhubarb for dessert. Rhubarb crumble. But look at how much whipped butter beans I have left over. Look, it's like more than the volume of my entire head. It's really good though. Very lemony, very light, fluffy, airy. It's like so pillowy soft. All these recipes, with the exception of the blueberry crumble, are in my meal prep video from earlier this week. And let me know if you make any of them. I'm gonna go finish my dinner. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like and subscribe. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.